we wanted very much to have, and we were looking for the right moment to do it. And quite honestly, this very personalized appreciation of you and your family and all the things you've done actually is so reflective of, I think, the way you have committed yourself to our community. Because you've never done this out of a lot of big splash and hoopla and publicity. You have quietly, but very consistently, been one of the greatest families of support to our community and to our institution that there ever has been. And so we want to just say thank you. This is a dedication of a beautiful piece of art, the Dance of the Cranes. It's a beautiful piece. It's perfect for here. On the other hand, it's a much more than that. It's an appreciation of you and your dedication to us over many, many years. And so this is a chance for us to say thank you to you. You know, I had to bring Norma out, okay? Bob, I got Norma Muncie with me here. Yeah, so you did a very special thing for us on our 75th anniversary, and that's what this doll is. I didn't bring the bike and all the parts. I didn't have enough hands. But I think it just, again, another reflection of how you integrate yourself into the life of each of the organizations that need something from you. But my experience with you didn't start with Norma. I didn't bring it with me, but even before I chose to come here, Jackson, who is our 14-year-old now, but at the time 6, when we were thinking about coming to Doylestown, was in a performance of the musical A Christmas Carol. And he was young Scrooge and played another 4 different street kids in the performance. He had 5 different roles. But you had a collection from A Christmas Carol that had his character in the figurines that you had put together. And we had gotten that when we were in Chattanooga as a remembrance for Jack about that, his first ever Broadway production that he was in. And then later on we came and found out that it was you. Where it came from. And so it meant, actually, it was one of those signs. We had several of them, but it was one of those huge signs that said Doylestown is the perfect place for us to move our family to, because you have been a family that has meant so much to here, and that connection is very personal to us, and it's been that way ever since. So I just want to say thank you on behalf of the organization and what we're doing. And then if this isn't beautiful enough, and we're going to do a ribbon cutting in just a minute, and all the things that go with this statue, which, by the way, we also got a text from one of our new surgeons who's from Nebraska, who said, "Oh, I know that. That's where the cranes go. This is where they are. I feel at home now." He's a new surgeon coming to work with us. So again, another example of you bringing the connection of who you are to making us all realize this is a small world and we're all here together. And through art, what better way to do that? So, and I've had multiple people understand that it isn't just about the cranes, it's the heart that is in the middle of that is so perfect for this organization and this center of cardiovascular and critical care medicine. Because it just means extra things to us as a process. And then again, as if those aren't enough things, and your money and your support, etc. In the middle of a pandemic, you guys had to sort of shut down your operation, normal operation, but you retooled and repurposed, just like we did repurposing of our folks. And the next thing we knew is that our PPE was being prepared and designed and provided by you. And I know, where's Christine? Christine Rousseau, who heads up our pharmacy, but also was head of all of the trying to get everything sterilized, be able to have adequate supplies. If it wasn't for what you all provided to us, we wouldn't have enough supplies to take care of the patients and to provide to the support. So, again, you come to the table in whatever way you can. It's so beautiful. It's something that we have always appreciated, and we just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much. And so I've asked Maggie Ainsley to come, who's head of our chaplain service, to talk a little bit about the importance of reflection and what this means. So, Meg?
Hello. Thank you so much for including me, and by virtue of including me, including our whole pastoral care department, which is a group of staff and volunteers who at the heart of their work do reflection, invite reflection by patients and also from staff. It's what we've been doing a lot as the volunteers have had to stay home. I've been invited to do a lot of reflection with the staff as they seek to maintain their best selves to do the work they need to do with the patients and the families. And one of the things that came to me as I reflected on coming with you today was a line that is attributed to Martin Luther, who himself lived in a time of pandemic, a time of unrest, a time of confusion, and a time of polarization. And it is said that when someone asked him what he would do if someone told him that the world was going to end tomorrow, he said, "I'm going to plant a tree today." And I think that's what you've done here. In the face of a world of chaos, a world of fear, a world of confusion, a world of pandemic, you and this hospital have said, we're going to do some tree planting because we know, we trust, we have faith, and we have hope that on the other side of all of this struggle, we need to be here and we need to be together. And we're going to plant a tree that will grow beyond our time here. And that's exactly what I see in this statue, in this garden, and in the people gathered here. So let's just say a word together. Dear God, thank you for hope. Thank you for family. Thank you for community that stands strong in the midst of things that are hard, that creates the things that are needed to protect and to heal, to reflect and to grow. Give us the courage to plant trees. Give us the courage to hope. Bless the people who work in this hospital, the patients they care for, the families who love them, that this community might continue to be one that holds you at its heart, holds hope at its heart, that today and always stands for the things that matter. Amen.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to go do a ribbon cutting. Small ribbon. But it gets us across. You're going to have to virtually cut with us, Bob. That's okay? And then as soon as that's done, then I'm going to ask if you would like to say a few words as well, which should be, I think, would be very appropriate. So can I get the family to come up here with me? And who brought scissors?
Oh, yeah.
So, there we go. So, Joyce, would you do the honors? And why don't you get on either side here so that we're all in this? I think, does this work? Except you've got to do those. So you got to get on this. Because I spent a lot of time with this.
This was so kind of you to do this. We really didn't need to do this. You really didn't need to do this. But one thing I just wanted to say, this statue my parents bought a number of years ago. There's a larger one that's out by the Omaha airport. And it's called Dance of the Cranes. And it has served as an inspiration for everyone driving into Byers Choice for the last 20 years. And we love this statue because it's soaring and it's getting people up and going and showing what the potential is. And in that, we feel this is the perfect place for it. And you really have done a great job cleaning it up so it looks spectacular. And just to have it someplace that is, in my mind, you mentioned that we kind of are understated. I think everyone here at the hospital, that is true too. You're such an important part of the community, and you mean so much to so many people to allow us all to do the best that we can. And if this helps all the staff that works here, or any of the patients who come here feel better and to be better of themselves, then this is well worth everything we've done. So thank you for all that you do for the community. We're blessed really to have you all here.